Here's a high pop-up. Funk is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Brian Locke will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today.
Go ball.
It happens.
1 strike.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Peacock scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Juan Perez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. On the ground to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Brian Locke will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through. Reed Brignac strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on. Brian Locke will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3 ball. 1 strike.
Slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Reed Brignac, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Hold on the ground. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here. Brian Locke will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits with the... In now, Brian Locke. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number...
B.J. Draper will dig in. He singled his first time around.
So any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And it looked like he went out of the zone that time as this is skied toward the right side of the infield. Franco is there, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Chase Darno. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off. Runner's on his way to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Sebastian Franco will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He's safe.
And he is in there. So stepping in, number 18, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw to second for 1. Brian Locke gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman, Brian Locke.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Tap fouled at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away. Brian Locke strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman, Brian Locke.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Chop foul right at home plate. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Swing and a little tapper. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A hit and an error. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Juan Perez steps into the box with a man at third and a very early opportunity to drive in a run for his ball club.
Well, it's always huge when you can score in the top half of that first inning. Quiet that crowd down a little bit and get that going.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is Brian Locke will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper. You know, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Brian Locke will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Riddick backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Hugh Hadaway is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Brian Locke is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in, Brian Locke. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Brian Locke gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
No errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals. Brian Locke will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And they didn't have a whole lot of success on that recent homestand. They won just 3 times, so things are going to need to improve as they head out onto this road trip.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
Brian Locke steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Brian Locke steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit down the third base line. Throw gets him. 2 down. Roger Katimer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Edwin Ledford will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, what a dive. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone. Brian Locke will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 6-2. Brian Locke will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Designated hitter, Vic McConnell.
Vic McConnell will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game.
And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. At the plate, Roger Katimer. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Lock. Zit. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting.
Charlton Carmichael steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Lock. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to... Back here... The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good... Brian Locke will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Now to the plate, Brian Locke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. B.J. Draper in now, hopped out in his first trip. Heading out towards shallow right. Ibarra moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Reed Brignac gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Ibarra has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. James Bowers is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. It's going to happen sometimes.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both. Brian Locke gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman, Brian.
Left side, Parker is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Dirk Parker will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw, not in time.
Oh, love.
Brian Locke Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two as he chases the slider.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Mississippi Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He hasn't had any trouble hitting away from.
Brian Locke will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. And with that, let's check out the Jets. Brian Locke comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Sucre scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brian Locke will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Jeff Dozier will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Parker backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Brian Washington will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Striding into the box, Stephen Ting. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Gets dirty, and the throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Brian Locke has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Jeff Dozier stands into the box. He could really use a knock. Running towards second, high in the air out to center field. Castro over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight. Now at the plate, Brian Locke. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Brian Locke will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Ibarra looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Roger Katimer will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. So stepping in, number 34, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Locke is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Brian Locke is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Brian Locke.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
2-run homer his first time. He's looking for another one on that swing.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High and deep to right center field. Ibarra looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make...
Johnny Santiago will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a ball hit in the air. Locke ranging into the outfield. And that's the second out of the inning. Jesus Sucre strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Brian Locke will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Counts 1-0.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Santiago giving chase. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Brian Locke comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Fouled straight back. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Bounced softly in front of the plate. There's one.
That's an out.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Edgar Ibarra strides in, grounded out his last time through. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt.